What is up, adventurers? Adventuring with Chris here, and I am currently on Route 66 here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I thought I'd take you guys on a little adventure here on historic Route 66 for the 100th anniversary of the route. Let's go adventuring. So to start things off here on Route 66, I am on the one and only Buck Adams. And Buck Adams has Mufflermen. If you're a fan of Mufflermen, then you're gonna love this. Starting here with Buck himself. He is actually a part of art called OK Pop and Oklahoma Pop, if you will. And these are basically old roadside attractions that they call Mufflermen, and they're made of fiberglass out of California. And basically what they do is they were used to advertise usually mechanic shops and other things like that. And he has a companion on the other side of the road. And here's a little thing right here telling you all about it. This used to be a gas station. It's a 1950s Pepco. He is 21 feet tall. And here is his partner. Of course, he has a little curio shop. I'm going to take you guys out in a second. And this is his partner, Stella. And she is a Uniroyal gal. And a Uniroyal gal, of course, was exactly done what you thought it was for. It was advertising Uniroyal tires. And they put her outside of a Uniroyal tire place to advertise, to get people to come off the road to buy Uniroyal tires. And she's got a rocket pack. And as you can see, she's got a rocket pack and a laser gun. She is ready to go. And let's go look at her historical placard here. Wow, so awesome. Absolutely love this. They do have a little thing called the Bologna Maroney's food truck here. Only open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 11 to 2. Okay, so now we're walking down Route 66 right now in Tulsa. I'll show you some of the other spots. They've really done it up well here for the 100th anniversary of the route. But there's the Meadow Gold sign from the old Meadow Gold ice cream and Beatrice Foods neon sign they have repaired. And they've put a little nice sort of a walkway underneath it there. It's really neat. And yes, there's another Muffler Man there in the distance. You can see. The murals here, this whole part of Tulsa has really just embraced Route 66 for the 100th. Look at the Western Wear HRC. All right, so here's the Meadow Gold Ice Cream Company sign from the old creamery. All they kept here was this, and a nice little Route 66 homage here underneath it. Let's go check out the historical placard, shall we? Moving right along. And there it is right there for the 100th. Oklahoma 66. Now right over here, what they had to do to save the Meadow Gold sign. It was originally in 1934. It was here on the 11th Street and South Avenue for decades. Milkman deliveries of dairy products to people's front porches. 2004, they got a grant to preserve it. And then they made this what I'm underneath now, a thing to carry it in 2025. It's 30 feet wide by 30 feet high. Originally it used argon gas for the neon, but it's now using now illuminated using neon gas instead of argon. Wow, absolutely beautiful. And they got a little thing here about the history of neon signs. So cool. Land here was donated too. All right, moving right along here. Oh my gosh, the mural. Here's the other side of the Meadow Gold Milkman sign. Perfectly lit by the sun there. Nice little shadowing effect. Absolutely fantastic. Mid-century gold, if you will. All right, so let's go check out the mural. Is just fantastic. It's got all the different, the Desert Hills Motel, Rosie the Riveter. It's so cool. And we have another best friend of mine, another muffler man. Now, if you ever go to Atlanta, Illinois, that's where you can actually repair. You see, there's a guy there that repairs and restores these. And this is the lumberjack version of the muffler man. All right, let's head on in and see what this place is. All right, so here we are in Buck's shop. Now, it's like a thrift store meets antique store. Really cool stuff. Let me take you guys around the murals in here. They're fantastic. All right, let me show you guys some of the other stuff I got. Oh, this is so cool. Absolutely fantastic. Who's that cool guy? Who is that? That's me. I like those boots. That's the Kramer. Okay, so we're moving on, seeing some definite, all sorts of stuff here. Antiques, I guess you could call them. So as you can see, this is all like records and all sorts of stuff. Some of the Oklahoma legends. Chuck Norris is from here, Reba McEntire, Hugh Davis, Leon Russell, Woody Guthrie, Will Rogers, Carrie Underwood, Angel Delgado, Chocodilio, Harry Russell, and Bonnie and Clyde are from here. And John Steinbeck, the author of lots of great books. I like this. Really great. Well done. All right. I'm going to keep walking. We're walking. We're cruising. We're cruising. Oh, wow. Yeah. We are going to see the Blue Whale of Catoosa as well as the Gold Driller. We will be seeing that next. Check out the deck. It's so cool. Been there. So, yep. That is, if you aren't familiar with that, that's in Amarillo. All right, we're still walking. We're walking. Strength tester. Wild Bill grip tester. Oh wow, this whole section's a vibe. I really like this. I'm gonna give a hoot, don't pollute hat here. Love it. Give a hoot and don't pollute, folks. All right. Oh, that's really cool. I like that a lot. The Blue Whale of Catoosa. We've got the Art Factory. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, I absolutely love it. It's a vibe. Someone really likes Bigfoot. All right, what do we got here? We got a bobblehead, and we've got an air freshener here. Bigfoot air freshener. Back scratcher. All sorts of great stuff. Oh man, look at these blow mold. All right, we're gonna keep walking, keep walking. We're cruising, we're cruising. All right, we got here some books. Oh, you know, if you know, you know. But this is very appropriate that this is here. They filmed most of this movie, actually all of this movie here. All right, more stuff here dedicated to some of the lumberjacks and the muffler men. We got Stella, the Meadow Gold Mac, and Buck. Very cool. So if you've ever been to Disney Studios or Disney MGM Studios, this looks very similar to 50s Primetime Cafe's sign. It's the Meat and Cheese Show. I don't know if they're open today. I don't think they are. And here is the Helen, which is another shop down here. And this is the Meadow Gold District. And this is a Helen sign. All right, so across the street, we've got another muffler man. And this is, he doesn't have a placard to saying who he is, but it is a muffler man nonetheless. And this guy plays the guitar. And boy, is he giant. I absolutely love these guys. It's just from a time in history where you didn't see, they had to get real creative with trying to get people to come shop. So they put these guys out front. Like, how can you not, when you're coming down the road, how can you not want to stop when you see something like that, right? Play us a song, sir. In constant sorrow all through these days. All right, I'm done. I just came inside the Western Wear shop, and they've even got a statue here of the guy out front. He's so cool looking. All right. Good old Pistol Pete. All right, so in the Western Wear shop here, they've got these amazing vintage throwback sort of patterns. And, you know, they're kind of awesome, actually. And these shirts, oh my God. Absolutely fun. So much fun. Oh, I could see Gambit from X-Men wearing this one. Oh, look at this guy. We got Frisco. These are so great. Oh, I like the one with the acoustic. Absolutely amazing. Okay, the one up here is really nice too. And then here on the mannequins, they've got some really awesome outfits. That is pretty amazing. Like the Spurs. And I would be miss if I didn't say hello to Piggy Stardust here in front of Bucks on 66. There's another wonderful mural with the oil man, the Tulsa oil man. And I was wondering why gas was so cheap here. Apparently, Oklahoma is one of the largest exporters of oil. And Tulsa itself is the capital of gas. So gas here is cheap because they're pulling from the source. And there's a little mural, and then right over here, the Bucks on 66 sign is absolutely fantastic. And they call it the Cosmic Curios because it's also a gift shop and a souvenir shop. All right. A place here across the street has got dinosaurs, the Sky Gallery. And so I'm going to walk always and check out we got a Paracephalosaur here. Next up, we've got his good friend, the Triceratops, or trike, if you want to call it that. And then in front of him is a raptor, true to size too. They're about that big. Now this was be a Utah raptor. And then behind me, we've got another raptor. They don't really have him labeled or what he is exactly. Well, what's really cool is they've got this whole little fun play area for kids, and it's dinosaur themed. It's super fun, and I like the UFO stuff and the tiki stuff mixed. It's sort of fun. And then this guy who's just making a fuss. Love this. This is so fun. Almost tripped. Okay, so let's go inside and check out the Decapolis. All right, so I had to come in because this place looks like a vibe, and it is. So this is the dinosaur section. And they've got plenty of dinosaurs. They've got a glass Triceratops, a glass Tyrannosaur. We've got some plushies here too. We've got a Stegosaurus plush. We've got a Brachiosaur plush. Pterodon. Oh my gosh. Of course, we got the little friend, the Mosasaur. If you look down, Mosasaur. Plaster cast. And again, Stegosaurus. All right, so we're going to keep moving here. We'll keep cruising. We keep cruising. Oh, wow. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? All right, this is a vibe. Definitely vibe. All right, we got some more stuff over here. Pirate ships. Oh, lots of pens. Love books. Very Art Deco here. This place is amazing. Let me check out the volcano. It's so amazing. I don't know if this is the Black Pearl. I don't think it is. Yes, it is. It's the Black Pearl. All right, so now we're moving to this side. They clearly like the Metropolis gallery here. Okay, this is great. Holy Art Deco. I'm just letting you guys soak in the vibes. My Rocketeer costume would fit so well in here. All right, this is Egyptian Art Deco. Whole other subcategory of deco. I really like this. All right, so this section is dedicated to Fame and Fortune Time Challenge Elizabeth Taylor's Egyptian earrings. Are they hidden in here? Oh, there they are right there. It says the many were only made, only one pair was owned by Elizabeth herself, and this is that pair. Elizabeth Taylor wore these. Wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. And there she is wearing them. White diamonds. You can see that in Neville Sinclair's house. Okay, we got some more Art Deco stuff. I love the Art Deco aviation. Hello Rocketeer, right? Yeah. The Art Deco stuff is so cool. I love it. And then we've got more 80s Art Deco. This is a whole other vibe. The 80s like brought in the bright colors but kept the lines. And now we've got mid-century, early 1900s, I guess, actually. So here's more Art Deco stuff. All right, there's more Art Deco. Okay, so this is the Goddess of Oil. Oh my God, this section is amazing. Poussoir. This Art Deco clock is amazing. And then right over here, oh, more deco. Some handsome guy in the mirror. And then, of course, you wouldn't be Art Deco without a blimp like the Zeppelin. Here's some more stuff here. So cool. Another killer mural here in Tulsa. Absolutely love it. All right, another amazing muffler man here. And this is a Uniroyal gal who's been transformed into Rosie the Riveter here in Tulsa, Route 66. She is absolutely amazing. I think this might be my thumbnail. Absolutely amazing. I call this Tulsa and the Land of Giants. She's a queen. Fiberglass queen. There's the whole drag. So it's places like this you just have to pull off for here in Tulsa. This is the Desert Hills Motel, and this place is stuck in the 1950s, mid-century, all the way. Let me show you guys around a little bit. Okay, they've even got music. Is music playing out of it? It sure does sound like it does. And then they've got a 57 Chevy here. That matches the color pretty well. Here's the check-in area. Kept pretty much original. Hey, I'm just being nosy. Looks like they did do some filming here or something. What, I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. Here's movies that have filmed here. So Twister's filmed here. Yes, they filmed Twisters here, and they've even got the original 7-Up machine over here. Unfortunately, it's only serving Pepsi and Dr. Pepper. But you can see where the pool used to be. Would have been right there where that gazebo is. Or actually, you know what? I think that little building down there would have been where the pool is. And all the room numbers have Route 66 signs on them. This is absolutely amazing. This is the type of stuff you really got to pull off the road for and get a view of. And they did film Twisters here, the sequel. It's a little funny because we'll talk about a little bit more about that later. All right, next stop here in Tulsa, Route 66, we've got the Tulsa, sorry about that, 66 Neon. Nothing but vibes, folks. Nothing but vibes in this ice cream store. Apparently, we need to go check this out place, the Fable Stream Bookstore. All right, so this is the sister store to the other Art Deco place we just came from. And this is like got like a, so see in a minute what kind of vibe this place has. We got a Christmas section right here. And of course, Department 56. And some creepy dolls playing what sounds like Spirited Away. Here's a Charles Dickens village. Okay. So the vibe of this, what the guy told us, is fantasy. And I think they're nailing it. I think they nailed it. It sounds like they're playing Miyazaki. Absolutely fantastic. Dark Crystal. I read a little bit of that. It's really good. So they do painting parties in here. Really like that. There's some art here. We've got more Art Deco at the Union Depot. Of course, Buffalo's big indigenous population here. Here's the Golden Driller. And we'll be visiting this guy soon. That is the Blue Whale of Catoosa. Really neat. We'll stop off here. All right, soaps. Hot springs all over again. Oh, I love it. So the inside of this ice cream shop was a place called Tulsa Rama. And if you look over here, it tells you it was actually a place called Creech's Restaurant from 1957, mid-century. And Dale McCullen brought the restaurant here. Really like this sign. And now they've got it set up as an ice cream shop. Really cool. So that's going to do it from Tulsa, Route 66 here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, come to my lives when I have lives. And yeah, so I'll be back coming through here again on the back end of the trip. But this is Tulsa 1.0. We'll be doing 2.0. But I'll catch you guys on the next Adventuring with Chris.